Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, and today is day 3 of the full launch of Modern Warfare 2. Nothing has changed, nothing's been updated, nothing has happened since the full launch of the game. Infinity Ward hasn't been saying anything. I'm putting off my full review of the game because I'm worried that they're going to finally fix it, and then I put my review out, and the very next day they finally fix the game, and then my review is completely pointless. I might as well remove the video. So what's even the point of doing something like that, right? So today we're going to focus on just one feature. It's a mini review, I suppose, but this is hands down my favorite feature in Modern Warfare 2. I know, it's a positive video, holy shit. But honestly, I think this is a really good feature, but then again, it's pretty much the only feature that we have in the game right now. And of course, I'm talking about camo challenges. So, pretty original. I got the M4 Gold. I know there's like no one else out there that's got that so far. Yeah, I did it. I know it's pretty incredible, probably world first if I'm being honest. But how they do the camo challenges in this game is honestly incredible if you ask me. So if we go here to my camos, the M4, as you level it, you get access to these different challenges. The first one's gonna be get 50 kills, second one's gonna get 50 kills while aiming down sights, third one is 10 double kills, and fourth one is going to be 15 kills from behind. That's actually a really annoying challenge, but if you do it in third person, it's not nearly as bad. And what's interesting about the idea of the base camos, right? Every single gun has these base camos. We go over here to the Icarus, for example, and check out the camos here. You have these 4 other base camos for this gun that all have their own specific challenges associated with them. If we go to the Lockwood shotgun here, same idea. Go to your camos, 40 kills with a suppressor, and then have to keep leveling up my gun to get access to these challenges. Once you finish one particular weapon's base challenges, if we go here to the Bryson, for example, and we check out the camos on this, once I leveled my gun up enough and I got 20 one-shot 1 kills, I unlocked the Aqua Camo. And because you can unlock the base camos, you can then use those base camos on any gun in the game. Now, I will say the UI is horrible, and it's because this UI was, I'm not even joking, designed by people who used to work at Hulu. You think I'm kidding? I'm not. Look it up. That's actually a fact. That's actually what is happening. So, you know, if I want to take the Icarus right here, for example, and I don't have any camos for it yet, technically I have olive, I can scroll all the way over here, which just takes forever and ever and ever and ever and ever, and hey, there it is, all the way over here. I can equip the Aqua Camo, or I can equip the Urban Camo over here that we got from the M4. That's actually a really cool system in my opinion. I like the fact that the camo challenges themselves are pretty streamlined. I will say weapon XP is pretty slow, therefore it takes a long time to even unlock the challenges to begin with, unless you're just like farming bots in Invasion, but even then that's pretty hit or miss as to whether or not you can get across the map to kill bots over and over. But once you actually get those challenges and you start to unlock those base camos, you only have 4 challenges before you get gold on a particular gun. Now, how the gold challenges themselves work is also interesting in my opinion, because once you do those 4 base challenges, you don't just simply get gold. No, you get the gold challenge. As you guys can see here, get 3 kills without dying 10 times with the M4. And then once you do that, that's when you finally get gold. But that's also not the end of it. You can continue to go even further with your weapon customization, which again, I think is a really cool feature. At the very top of your camos, I know the UI is so scuffed and so frustrating, but if you go to weapon mastery here, you have these different challenges for Polyatomic, Orion, Platinum, and whatever. So now that I have gold camo, there's actually a reason for me to use gold camo, unlike in previous Call of Duty games, where basically I would get gold and then just move on to the next weapon. No, with this, you get gold camo and then get 100 kills with gold camo equipped, then you get the golden M4 emblem and the golden M4 calling card. That's actually pretty cool. So it's like an extra little layer of progression, a little bit of extra things for you to go for and a little more challenges for you to do in the game. And as you go up, Platinum is a little bit more animated, then Polyatomic's a bit more animated, then Orion, of course, the final camo of the game, is also a bit more animated. So overall, this challenge system is actually pretty good. Now, of course, I can't wait for the actual challenges to come to the game, the career challenges, because right now we're leveling up solely off XP and daily challenges, which is ridiculous. They even told us that we were going to have career challenges in this game, yet they're just not here for some reason. But the camos themselves, we have over 180 of them. Each weapon in the game has 4 base camos, and for doing challenges, you get those base camos, and so when you start working on your next gun, you can use a base camo that you got from your previous gun. It's honestly, in my opinion, like 2 thumbs up. Like, this took camo grinding and camo challenges and made it a lot more simple and, in my opinion, a lot more fun. You know, we're not grinding long shots and things like that. We're not going for mounted kills. Well, some guns actually have mounted kills. I'm sure some guns have long shots. But in general, 2 thumbs up. This is actually a really good feature and a really good system. Now, something else I also think is kind of interesting is the attachment system. We're going to wrap the video up here today with this. So, going to our optics here, for example, right? We have all these different optics that are available, but basically all of them are locked. And you're like, well, how do I unlock them? It says right there, unlocked by getting the Fennec 45 to level 4. That's how you get that sight. If you're maybe wanting like a holographic sight, like a 4x, right? A nice 4x scope for your rifle. Maybe you want to use it on a battle rifle while playing ground war or invasion. It says right there, you have to get the Kastov 762 to level 4. So get the AK to level 4, you get that scope right there. So what this does, and the camo system I think is also pretty intrinsic in this, is it encourages variety amongst the player base. You know, if you want to get a certain optical attachment, you have to go use a different gun, and there is a bit of a barrier to entry there. It's like, oh god, I just want to use a freaking ACOG. How hard can I just have my ACOG scope? Like, why do I have to go level up that gun? I can understand that some people might be frustrated by it, but for me, I actually think it's interesting because it encourages you even further, on top of all the camos, to go and level up every single gun in the game. Now, obviously, over the course of the past couple of days, virtually everyone and their mother is just using the M4 because you have the M4, and then, of course, the M4 platform turns into the Hurricane and the Icarus and the FTAC Recon, and the M16, which I hear is actually awful, but you guys get what I mean. Like, I get a lot of people are leveling up their M4s. I did the same thing. I got gold on it. Now I'm in a situation where I'm basically just leveling my guns up to max level and doing, like, all the challenges, and I'll focus on, like, getting gold and other challenges like that done later. Right now, I'm just trying to level up my guns because not only do I get those base camos, I also get more attachments for other guns I can use later on down the line, especially when those guns are part of the same weapon platform. So overall, this is like one of those ideas that Infinity Ward came up with that on paper seemed kind of confusing, but then once you're actually in the game and you get a little bit of hands-on experience with it, it works. It actually works, and I like it. I just wish the rest of the game worked and that I liked it. Man, there's really not a whole lot to the game right now, aside from this. It's like, this is what you do. And what's funny to me is, how often do you guys hear me talk about progression and challenges and doing things in the game besides just playing the game? Well, now you guys see what I mean. Now that they've stripped away every layer of progression, aside from going for gold camo, you can see that there's like not a whole lot to COD without that extra little spice on top in the form of leveling and prestiging and challenges and working towards different things, right? We need progression, we need things to grind for in the game. Sure, camo challenges are there, but that's all we have right now, and it definitely gets tedious when you start up a brand new gun and you know it's going to take forever to get that thing to max level, and then once you do get it to max level, you have to go get your 3 kill streaks, and you have to go get your behind kills, which are annoying to go for because the opponent has to be, you know, complete back to you, otherwise it won't count. Like, so some of these challenges are annoying, sure, but I think you guys are starting to understand what I was talking about when the idea of progression in the Call of Duty franchise needs to be something that Infinity Ward and Treyarch, Sledgehammer, Raven, Phoenix, freaking High Moon, all the people, man, it's something they need to take very seriously. They care so much about player retention and making sure our eyes are focused on this game and that we're always playing it. We'll give a shit to do in the game and we'll be playing it. Also, fix your game. It's been 3 days. That would be fantastic. But ladies and gentlemen, that is all for this video here today. A bit more positive, I suppose. Hope you guys all enjoyed it. Leave your thoughts and feedback on the camo progression as well as the attachment unlock system down there in the comment section below. I have a feeling a lot of you are going to be talking about the UI. I agree. UI is horrible, but the system itself, pretty good. But rework the UI, and I think it'd be made even better. But I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.